That's what got him killed.
And the other guy went home, I think, because he just fucked off and never came back.
Yeah, this guy just literally, he just leaves. And he's like, I'm gonna go do a loop. And then he leaves. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks like a left.
Alright. So now... Make over here. Getting executed. Right, you begin the engagement. Cyborg is about to execute this man, isn't he?
Yeah, Cyborg. I target him, and the guy just doesn't target Cyborg, so Cyborg turns hot, and I'm like, oh, Cyborg's got hands, alright. So I let him just, like, finish him off while I matter.
Oh!
Yeah, catch.
The 3-mile AMRAAM, and the bandit's like, what do I do? Just eats it. Alright, cool.
He's probably out of missiles.
Right, so this is what the call, I make the call, you know, I'm just gonna go in on target.
Yeah.
SA2 says, nah, at 15 miles.
Yeah, that's...
ECM comes on, nothing. Oh wait, that one? That one, it's still
oh, that one loses.
guiding. No, it seems to be guiding,
right.
Look, because at the end it turns.
Yeah. Damn, it worked. No, damn it.
Shoot at Cyborg, presumably.
That's why he throws cold. See, Cyborg shoots at the flanker, and the flanker turns cold. Like, super early, and I'm like, god damn it, it's a waste of missile. But alas.
Alright, so because we can't bore sight, it turns out the AMG 64s now work.
Maverick, my beloved.
So this should be the first Maverick? Yeah, because it's the slowest as well. Right. Scale this back down. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry, I wasn't aware of your game, AMG 65D.
How had the energy? Pretty sure.
We're in the DLZ, 8 miles.
Hey, I was right on the edge of it though, with the first missile.
Oh, that's it. We can investigate this way. Eight. Bang on
right,
8.
Cool. Yeah.
It was in the DLZ.
Good.
Like it's a stationary target.
Circumstances, I remember. Yeah, but with that DLZ, if I remember correctly, it doesn't account for the wind. So if you had wind against you, or something like that.
But explain this. All right. Okay. So let's just assume it was because it was fired at this distance, right? Explain how the next missile comes off the rail. Okay, let me do it for myself. Like 7.3 miles, and it just performs so much better.
That just makes it. Yeah, true. Yeah, first one does.
They all just completely.
But it is entirely possible that it was just affected by the wind or whatever else, right?
I don't know, but the other one. Also,
I always wait until I'm a little bit within the what's it called? Oh yeah. Oh, it does die.
Oh no, sorry, no, it was the SA2 launcher that one got hit. So I guess the Maverick G still has its job.
Yeah,
so the Maverick G just sometimes doesn't seem to destroy things. But so now we know it's definitely that shot I sent you, right? Because this is the same flight path I flew in recently with Cyber, did the same fucking thing, and they just dumped instantly. So now I know it's definitely. Now I know it's definitely like that fucking shot I sent you. Where
you gotta, we gotta
C for complete.
C for complete. Yeah. Anything else, don't shoot, but C for complete. If you don't get the C, don't shoot.
Yeah. So in fact, we'll test it. Oh well, I want to go test it, and then we're flying. So it's not time yet, anyways.
Yeah. Right.
So you're coming in. I mean, you're a reasonable way from the fence song. At this point, I'd say turn in or turn out, because now you're jamming work.
Yeah. Damn, fucking gets with it as well.
You explode, and I'm just like, alright, escape B. I mean, technically, how many miles? 6 miles? Nah, because it has to drop. That's the problem.
Nah, that's
not making it. Through the air resistance. Cool. These J5s just literally. Okay, cool. There's a fight going on. These guys are like.
Well, the GTI is probably like, hey man, run for your life. You got to remember they don't have RWRs, they don't have radars. Like he just goes off what the GTI tells him. What, J5? No, it's a MiG-17. It's not J5.
If it's a MiG, it was in game of MiG-17. Hey, what was the name of it? Fresco. Fresco, that's what it was.
Fresco, that's the one.
Never heard that in my life.
Fresco. Yeah, very cute. Based off of the MiG-17. Is the MiG-17 also a fresco? Yeah, the MiG-17 is also a fresco.
In fact, pull up the charts.
Let's see if we can and Yang J5 cockpit. See if this thing has a fucking. See if this thing has a. Oh no, nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Wow, in fact, you're cooked if you're flying this thing. I'm surprised these things are allowed anywhere near the front line.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it literally is.
Was just a
It literally is just flying
Didn't the
components.
Egyptians just use them? Or not? Was it Egyptians or Syrians? They used them to
They were early
drop bombs?
interceptors. They were like early gun interceptors, and then eventually got turned into like fucking bomb droppers. But yeah, no, there's nothing in the cockpit that can indicate shit to you. Basically, it's just a plane with a cannon and a dream, basically.
I'm thinking of the MiG-19. All right, pull up that shot I sent you.
Oh, the one with the handoff numbers, letters, indications. Let me go. Let's see. There it is. Right, cool. So you're looking for S is for slave, missile slave to the TGP but not tracking. One is slow TGPs moving the missile. Line of sight is based on comparison of the missile line of sight and the TGP. 2 is a different slow, based off the missile and TGP video instead of line of sight. T is for track, which is that the TGP has commanded the missile to track, and then C is for complete, that missile is tracking, or I is for incomplete. So when you TMS up, you'll get a T for track, and then the C or I, depending on whether or not the track is successful.
Alright, well, let's wait for the missile to get ready.
Put yourself an autopilot and slate orbit on a steer point. You have to fly them up, point and hold it or something.
Multiplayer seems to have different time acceleration than vanilla. Only seems to let me go to 8. Whatever. Oh, there it is.
Alright, time to pick a target. Just do anything off your nose, find something.
Yeah, these early steer points should. Am I still in 2x? Yeah, I'm still in 2x. I was like, that's a fast Viper. Never seen a Viper that fast. Steer point 3 should have something. That's why if I'm actually going to bring him to a mission, I'm foresighting it. Well, I'm going to power them on before I even get to the whole short line.
When it comes to ball sighting, if I remember correctly, you meant to do it basically on your time as well. So yeah, you power it on, you ball sight it, you power it off. And having it ball sighted as part of your is pre-fencing basically. Good
One of these
distance.
buildings will hopefully be. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward.
When you TMS up on the bottom left, like I said T there, I said track for a second.
I had track point, I think, on one of them, but I always do it on buildings that are definitely single buildings, like that one.
Like that little house. It's cute.
And then it just eats the
house next to it.
Because it's not finding the target that's the issue, right? This has been fine. It's the MAV. The MAV will still have standard symbology as far as, you know, the pointing cross and everything like that. So, come on, sloop. Nope, that's the wrong house.
Wrong house? Oh, that's. Aim just left of the house you want to do, and then do it. There you go.
There.
Boom, so your hand off.
Foresight. Foresighted. Next missile.
Next rail.
Forget how. Yeah, no, next rail.
Yeah,
Sure.
foresight.
Foresighted.
Cool,
And now.
Find an entirely different target. What is one? Target not commanding. Oh, there you go. Right, so on the bottom left is just a T for.
Let me just pick a target that's actually separate to anything else.
So there's a little water tower next to that base off, you know, or up a bit.
Where?
Yeah, do a bridge.
Nah, the bridge. The bridge hasn't been very.
Just do it.
Yeah, as you can see, just IR pop now. Sure. It doesn't have the box. Yeah, right. So I don't use bridges.
Come left a bit. You said water tower there, right? But there.
Yep.
That's target.
Don't know if that. I know buildings work for certain.
Yeah, it's because you're a bit far out still.
I'm 9 miles out from this target, buddy. There you go. Yeah, so that works on that one.
Right, so it should now say T
And
for
then
attempting to
bam.
strike, and then C for complete. There you go, completed on both. Now send them, see what happens. Well, when they're in range.
I'll do it on an actual target. Because that won't be hard. Don't know why the nose is coming up so much on this plane. Is it like
It's
special trim or something? No, literally, I've just noticed that. It might be because I'm so low.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's be high enough as well. You may have activated trim it.
Targets that way, anyways. Or is it 5? What? No, target should be right here.
Yeah.
Cursor 0. Yeah, it should be these guys.
There they are.
Don't know where the missile's looking, but that's fine. End up in progress.
Ding. Right, what does it say? Symbology wise? Should be on the bottom left of your TGP.
C.
Alright, check on the
Got
TGP.
the C on station 7. C.
There you go,
Which
cool,
is the station
complete.
I've got.
It's not a good flashing, so when you're in range, send it and see if it see if it actually tracks. It's very tedious for like something that like, you know, in the moment shit
Yep,
my pants
see?
summon contact. Alright, send it, see if it thingies. See if it lofts. And wait, watch the missile. If
Oh,
it lofts
we'll
off,
see
you know,
it. We'll see it afterwards. We'll see it afterwards.
Yeah, right.
Right? Alright, we're not going to see this time. Ah, it takes a moment. Oh no, there's the C. No, I see it. It's on the other station. Pointing cross is
It's
not
not
moving.
Bam.
Because it switches stations, right? See? There's the C again. Pointing cross isn't moving.
there it is.
Keyhold enough.
Complete.
Try the bunker. C. Pointing cross is not flashing. Let me bring the nose slightly down. Yeah, now in testing, it just all wants to work. Cool. C. Cross isn't moving. And that's what I'm getting. It wasn't that I was looking for the C. Now I'll know, but I was waiting for the pointing cross to not be. The C's there again.
That's because that's what. Yes, because that's usually what it requires on the what's it called on the MAV fucking. When you're just using the MAV CCAD, right? When you're using the MAV as God intended,
Mm-hmm.
instead of as Lockheed Martin intended.
Get me out of the AAA range. And ooh, that looks like some of them didn't hit actually. Huh? We'll do it.
I think that little spot's us for the south, but I mean you'll see anyway.
Oh no, that's the bunker. No, that's the bunker.
Booking.
That should be all of them. No, one of them actually. No, that one definitely hit the ground. I think, especially at 4 miles. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see in the act, mate. What comes out in the wash?
Ah, great. This doesn't have a logbook thing at the end. But or a report, but this will. So, got a hit.
Yeah, because remember you're
Yeah,
bunkers and stuff, they won't appear at the thing. But yeah, they all seem to
Yeah, they're all tracking.
go in the right direction. Yeah, there you go. So maybe it's just looking for that. You gotta just look for your.
But there's nothing different, right? Between
Right.
take a look at this, and
Well, see if you recorded. Did you record any of the flights when we were down there and it failed?
No, unfortunately not.
Damn.
But it's just gonna be the flight.
That's the only feedback you're gonna get.
Ironically, the 65G, as you can see, no problems. The 65G
Oh, yeah.
just works. But I had a flight with Cyber, and I just every single DMAV just dumped off the rail. It was just like, what?
They're very cool of the DMAP to do that.
But no, we know. It wasn't the easiest mission. That's what it looks like now. Now that the Chinese are in. We're on the back foot. Alright, I'll be right back for 20 minutes and then we'll frag up. We'll see whoever gets here at 8 and we'll get going.
Seoul, Information India.
Good evening, Rocket 2. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
See. You're practicing with Mavs? Good, because we've got things to kill. Oh, it's a hellscape. I mean, it makes sense. Basically, it makes sense when you take it down to all you're doing basically is it's pointing the targeting pod and the Mavericks at the same thing, or the targeting pod and then the Maverick racks at the same thing, and then telling them, "Hey guys, this is the same thing," and then they both go, "All right, cool," and then you can actually use the targeting pod to point your Mavericks and stuff instead of just using the Maverick seek ahead. Yeah, because in game it doesn't make too much of a difference because in game the resolution on the targeting pod or the resolution on the MFDs is a little bit clean. It's quite high. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. But in reality, the Maverick seek ahead and the resolution of the MFDs basically makes it so Mavericks are completely useless. You know, it's like you're looking. It's like looking at a an old VHS video on a 4-inch LHD. Yeah, 4-inch like LCD, not LCD. Like, you know, the old like thingy displays, the old CRT. There you go. On like a 4-inch CRT display. It's awful, right? Everything's just a white blob. You can't make out anything through the actual Maverick seek ahead. So the idea of this war setting in reality is so you would have it so the TGP can see more than the MAV, and therefore you target with the TGP and the MAV goes for the target. Which, yeah, at the moment in BMS it's whatever, but if at some point they do finally update it to make it realistic, you know, it's a skill you're gonna want because you're gonna suddenly need it. Did you say we did to cottages before you came up? Oh, you did. I was about to say, did you do your data cottages before you came up? Because it might have the wrong frequencies, but you did because it did respond. Yeah. Yeah, this is holding short. I assume it's because based on your takeoff time. If you ask them a second time, it allows them, it pushes them up. So if you say, hey. Let's do it telepathically. Yeah, basically, if you hit the hold short line and you're departure, they'll make you wait until you plan to take off time because it's a planned departure. But then if you ask a second time, they basically go, okay, yeah, I get it, you want to go now. So we'll use that if we like are ahead of like schedule, etc. Remember to power any maps quickly because it takes a while for them to turn on if you haven't already.
Rocket 2-1, contact departure.
Rocket 2, Osan, departure. Depart heading 270. Resume on navigation.
It went through that cycle like twice when you did that. Like it clicked through the menu, like it did 2 orbits. Never seen it do that before. Right, back in a sec. Alright, we're back. How's it going? Check your weapon page. Oh yeah, they should be. Oh, put your master arm on. There you go. I want to see something that you can see both through both your targeting pod and your thingy. There you go. Ball sight off of anything down there. That's technically the target you want to hit though, so maybe you want to do something closer than 20 miles out. Is there anything any closer? Oh, there you go. Right. You were right on it, bring it back. Back a bit. There, whatever that building is in the trees. Yeah, do that. Then when you lock that onto the building, you want an eye point. Kind of point to the center of the building, then do it. Pick another one. Oh, there you go. Go and do the same on the map before you overrun it. Do you want to bring it to the right? There it is. Bam. Yep, TMS up. TMS up first. You want to lock the map onto the building. There you go. Bam, and then ball sight top left. It'll tell you whether it's done it.
You were on IO area, by the way. I don't know if that's going to impact it negatively.
Oh, it might be slightly offset now. Alright, find something else to ball sight off of. That's further out, because you were flying this one now. Maybe do it off of the target area now, just team us down back to the steer point. And then same on the MAV. Just set your MAV to free mode as well, and then team us down. CMS aft to get one to be the center of interest again. There you go. There you go. Resets it to the step point.
Yeah, I thought I heard CMS aft. CMS for countermeasures?
Yeah, it's because yeah. Aft is down.
Yeah, but CMS?
You want to bring your map
What are
right?
you doing?
It's because he had both of the HUD as a sensor of interest.
Ah, I see.
Left a bit, so there's two trucks. Yeah, there you go. Same thing again. Remember to team us up. There you go, and ball side it. Nice, alright, now go do an orbit. Yep, and it'll tell you whether or not, it'll basically, like when you target it, it'll come up with a T saying that you're targeting it, and then an I if it's incomplete, or a Charlie if it, or a C basically if it's completed the handoff above this station. And if it has completed it and you're in range, then you can send a MAV. You also want to check for the flashing cross that tells you whether or not it's tracking as well, naturally. Or the lack of a flashing cross, you want the cross to be solid. But you'll see it when you're back on. You can just level off this way for now, just so you get away from the target. You want to be a good like 10-15 miles away, and then you want to come in.
Right, I'm hopping on. I'll stop bragging.
Hell yeah. remembered to Oh, there you go. He actually TGP's on. So they can finally target. TMS up onto something. There you go. It says handoff complete. Not in range yet though. Right, now you're in range. You can send one. Then remember to TMS up onto a new target. Handing off. There you go. It's complete. Send another. Cool.
You cool with working the float, Woody? If you take Cyber and 2 AI, and
Yeah, I got one spot.
F-15Cs, and then we'll work the eastern float.
Drop the AI.
I kind of okay. I'll have AI in a separate flight then, because we need a maximum payload.
That's fine. Yeah, it's just that the AI when you have a mixed play AI flight, it bugs with Foxbox.
Okay.
It doesn't like it. Alright.
That will be the primary target, and the secondary target will be some DAD work if by the time you guys get on the AI wipe everything.
Cool. Alright, let's get on it. Time to hit get your ass to fly.bet.
It's technically we want to wait, like we'll wait till it actually kicks off, but yeah, you can add everyone 15 minutes. We will just...
I think it technically does. I wonder if I can actually tell it to actually add BMS pings.
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Discord events are so fun and strange. How do they function? I don't even know myself.
Me neither.
I can't edit it now, it's live. Damn.
Yeah, there are so many planes on the coast.
Yeah. You know, hilariously, what Tiag said when he said he was doing the what are they called? So when he said he was doing the rewriting of the sortie rates and the resupply rate, as well as that, they're going to have to adjust the campaign lengths as well to make up for it. Because obviously, if the sortie rates become down to like 2 or 3 or 4 sorties per plane per day, then the campaigns are going to get way longer.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you can't just have a plane flying every hour. A plane goes up, comes back, lands, goes back up again an hour later, right? Constantly for the next month. But I do wonder how long campaigns actually get at that rate. That's an interesting potential change.
I'm sure it'll be advantageous for the attackers. There'll be less
Yeah.
defenders up at a time. So
But also
we'll
be
see.
less attackers up at a time.
I mean, we're usually not sending out the 16 to 24, attack
No, but
aircraft.
the AI is. The problem is that they lose them all. Right at that. Like, look at the West Coast right now.
We talking blue for or up for AI?
Blue 4. And then, yeah, actually on the East Coast as well with Op 4. And obviously on the East Coast with the Op 4 guys, this is because they've recently joined the war, right? So they've got a full set of planes and missions.
Right, so game plan is, assuming it's just the 3 of us, there
Where have you fragged it?
is... I haven't fragged it yet because it's going to change.
Oh, copy.
Based on... It's very rigid as far as timings are concerned.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a mechanized infantry battalion southeast of Bullseye directly on the flop.
Viz.
It's missing right now. It was around here somewhere.
Yeah, those guys
that has over
there was some
that has
more,
over
actually,
20
southeast.
vehicles. Yep, that has over 20 vehicles. And then to the northeast, there is an northeast of those guys down the flop. You're looking at a HQ battalion that's got various vehicles that we do need whacking,
Nice.
as well as the mechanized infantry battalion, on-board rifle battalion.
Yeah, it's got 2 SD-15s too.
Yeah, so we'd have to do a little bit of weaseling.
As a treat.
Well, with Mavs, I mean, you'll be flying Block 52s most likely if we do end up hitting the HQ. So
Yeah,
go
just
in there,
mouse
Mav.
against it on the side of a hill. Easy enough.
Yeah, Mav the SA-15. Call it a day. I'll hop in the F-15, do top cover, because I mean you've seen what it looks like to the entire coast on the east side of Korea.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want a full flight of 4 of those.
What I'll do is I'll have my flight cover the north, and then as far as the south of the flot's concerned, I'll have some AI come with us. So what we'll end
Yeah.
up doing is the primary strike will be an AI flight, as in like air introduction.
Yep.
Followed by potentially seed, if you want it for the SA-15.
Yeah, have a
And the
couple of AI
SA-2.
weasels. Have
Yeah,
a couple of
the
AI
SA-2
weasels,
as
they'll
well.
aim for the SA2. When that radar comes up, they'll harm it.
Yep, and then there'll be two flights of F-15s.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good enough to me. That's very good, actually. That should work. The SA2's line of sight actually isn't too good across that valley to its south, it seems.
In fact, I'm gonna frag it now for the eastern targets. That's the HQ, motor rifle, and the SA-2. Since it's an AI flight,
Okay.
you'll definitely have something to bomb. I'll sort by time on target, make it 2100 hours for now. In fact, we'll just... In fact, are the two of you both good to fly already?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Cool, then I'll sort it by takeoff time.
Alright.
Takeoff time's gonna be bang on 8 PM. Right, so you don't want AI?
No.
Which 52 squadron do you want to fly?
If we're going to be targeting anything kind of along the flot, go out of any of the ones in Jungwon. Which I think is the 157? Let me check.
155th Jung 1 airbase?
Yeah, that'll do. Yep.
Alright, that's up.
There's.
Fragging the seed. Block 32s don't have harms, do they?
No. It has to be Block 50s again. 52s.
You should have a...
Just 277.
You should have this seed. There you go, you got the seed in your flight.
Yeah, I see him. In my squadron.
Cool. I'll take the tar cap, and then the bar cap will be south of us. Correction, the DCA
Okay.
will be south of us.
Okay. I think that's my flights. Flight plan sorted.
0,
I'll do my
3,
4 slammers
Fox
and
Strike uniform.
we'll bring the maps up.
Spartan 4-1, approaching
Do
drop
we have
zone.
FDs? We do. Don't have many of them though, so we'll bring 4 of them.
Mako 2-2, splash
That's
1.
Nav pod, 2 bags in a dream. Cool. Right, package, no, call sign,
Wagon
speed
3-1,
5.
splash 1.
Viper 7. 8-7, cool call sign.
She's breaking up. No shoot.
What's with 7?
And
7
Mohawk
and 7.
6.
All right, listen up.
Right, so Viper and Mohawk are going to be AI, like literal artificial intelligence, and then Spade and
Yep.
obviously Gator is going to be me and you.
Cool.
Spartan
Contingency
4-1,
plan is
package
run
delivered.
south. You'll have the DCA in case somehow the tar cap dies.
Copy that. Look up and
Can you ping your airbase real quick?
Reg, 1 sec.
Spartan 1-1, preparing for drop.
Yeah, right.
Ejecting.
There it is.
There you go.
That's
Central South
my,
Korea.
that's my backup.
Starboard 4-1, I see a shoot.
Am I joining you guys
Set
at
up rest
join
cabins.
one? Just in case.
Alright. What's your takeoff time for your flight tech?
57.
57, Raj. Ours is 20:01.
Yeah, we can just fast forward in a second. Or if
Yeah, right.
we can bring it back if you want, but that might fuck up the seed.
Dragnet 6, be advised, enemy
yeah.
aircraft launch activity
Leave that
detected.
to you.
Bullseye 1-1-5.
Bring yours
4,
up 2 minutes.
1.
I'll bring mine down 2 minutes. No, line them
2
up.
minutes.
So you want 59.
Stay point 1, 59. Flight
It's locked in, actually. It won't let me. Yeah, alright, whatever. We'll just do the 4-minute difference. I can wait a couple minutes at the loading screen.
Dragnet 7, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 0-8-6-9-8.
Cool. Gator's good to go.
Spartan 1-1, delivery
See you
complete.
guys in game.
Okay. Alright, Cyber, we are going to be flying out of Jung-1. Our target is going to be, our targets are still points 4 and 5. 1 sec, still points 4 and 5. Target. So, still point 5, there is an enemy HQ battalion containing 2 SA-15s. They might be on the move. We're gonna have to see if we can identify them because they're bracketed by friendly. Still point 4, so enemy mechanized infantry yet again.
Bullseye 1-1-5.
So
4,
the thing,
1.
that's just to the northwest, or kind of west-northwest of still point 4, very close, is an SA-2 that is currently active, but we'll be quite close to it, and we're going to be running quite low anyway on that end of the flop. So the idea is that we're not going to flex any further north than, I'm going to set up a warning still point actually. Actually, I won't need to. Basically, I'll move still point 3. No further north, if we can avoid it, than still point 3. Essentially. Actually, there. If we can avoid it. Anything past still point 3, north of that, danger zone, right? You just want to stay south of that line. Other than that, it should be pretty easy peasy. Going up with Mavs. Yeah. So we'll jump up on the ingress to Angels about 22, and then for the actual job itself, when we're within the weather of the SA-2, we'll drop down to terrain masking.
Dragnet 7, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 0-6-9-9-9.
There we go, and okay, cool. I'm happy. Flight scene data cartridge, and let's have at it. Spade 5-1.
Gator someone.
Dragnet 6, be
Hell
advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 1-1-5-4-1. Dragnet 7, be
Surely
advised,
nothing
enemy
will go wrong.
aircraft
We have
launch
8
activity
F-15s
detected.
overhead,
Bullseye
right?
0-7-5-9-8.
Yeah, what's that can happen?
There is I don't know if you checked, there is an SA-2 to the east on the
Warhawk
coast.
2-2. We're RTB.
Yeah, basically a non-factor with how low we'll be flying.
Back 2-1, in. Dragnet 7, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 0-7-5-9-8. Dragnet 6, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 0-8-5-9-7. She's breaking up!
Just great.
Bulldog 2-1, we are heading home.
Yeah, it's going to make us wait for tech, so it's going to make us wait 4 minutes. So I guess use this time to walk in circles.
Bulldog 3-1, shoot spotted. Set up rest cap here.
Probably could have as well. Alas.
I'm still not in.
Dragnet 6, be advised, enemy aircraft launch
And off he
activity
goes.
detected. Bullseye 09099. Good morning, Gator 7. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Papa, Echo, Echo, and hold short, runway 18. Good morning, Gator 7. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Papa, Echo, Echo, and hold short, runway 18.
It technically should, but it'll probably just bump you into a cold and dark jet. Yeah, it's not enough time to start one up now. Though, yeah, I think in future, if we do have the Eagles up like this, and the Eagles are going to be airborne before us, we can do cold starts and get away with it while they get airborne. Hell yeah. I think it'll take us in at 6 minutes now as well with the new config changes, we'll say. It's either, it was 8 before, but then I told it, hey, we don't need to be 8. But
Gator,
it might be either 6 or 4, I
contact
forgot now.
tower for takeoff. Switch to 29230.
I think it's 6.
Gator 7, hold short.
Holy. To be fair, tech always rushes to the, always rushes to get airborne. Oh yeah. It might be. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, but it goes back to 1 time a minute before we go in because it has to stabilize. All right, there we go. That's where we're at then.
Be advised,
At least we know for
enemy
future
aircraft
flights.
launch activity detected. Bullseye 07499. Viper 7, Dragnet 7.
I think it's because it's technically asking the server or telling the server that that's what we're requesting essentially, and then the server doesn't oblige.
Two, in position. Spade, flat 1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 23015.
2. Copy, push uniform 3. Tower, speed 5, ready for departure.
Spade 5, hold short.
Alright, let's use this time to get our jets ready. I'm going to ask again to get us airborne. Tower, speed 5, ready for departure.
Spade 5, turn 1, tower, wing 280 at 1 knots, runway 36 left. You are cleared for takeoff.
One's taking active right. Wow, the air picture ahead of us is pretty vast. Alright, 2, power on your maps now. One set. Alright, we'll take off with about 5 seconds. 1 is rolling. One's airborne. Copy, push departure. Departure, speed 5, airborne.
Spade 5, John Bond, departure. Fly heading 350. Resume on navigation.
Alright, one's off 10 knots and continuing a 5-degree climb for steer 2. The air picture is a mess, so we might have to get involved quickly. Push tactical now.
1, pitfall.
And check yardstick. TACAN. Got you. Nice. Alright. Let's fence in. This is a mess. One's fenced in. Copy, 2. Speed 5 checking in on tactical. 2 good ships and about 8 minutes from push.
Spade 5, Gator 7. I've got you about 3 by 5 on 4 good ships. We're about 15 minutes out from your air base.
Copy, Gator. We'll hang her out over our airfield for now because the area to our north is looking hot anyway.
Gator 7.
Gator, Spade, heads up. Looks like the Weasels have been wiped out by red air to the north.
Roger, Spade. Looks like you might be changing your job to seed or DIAD, depending on how you want to look at it.
Copy, I'll have a look. some weather to get through here. 8 now.
Be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 092-100, 21,000. Judy.
Climate 20 degrees now. Looking for Angels 22. Over at bullseye 119 and 148, there's a group of enemy attackers. We're using our missiles and self-defense.
Added to the BMS
just going to monitor.
the center line tanker near 15 doesn't work.
Level now. We're monitoring the group of attackers to our northeast, but we're not attacking them.
Viper 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 121-146, 25,000. Judy. Spade 5, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 121-144, 25,000. Dragnet 7-1, Muddy Spike.
To radio check. Copy.
Two, Pickle.
Gator 7, Spade. Gator. Spade. At bullseye 119-141, a fat group of attackers up on the coast.
Visual.
Dragnet 7-1, Muddy
Gator
Spike.
Spade, update. There's actually J20s in with pressing. 2, come right.
Spade, say again. Transmission got cut short. Heard J20s.
Copy. 5th gens in with the attackers on the coast. Within 40 miles, we're commit. To gate now. There's 5th gens on this group up our nose. We need to find them and kill them.
Dragnet 7-1, Muddy Spike.
So, in the group is actually a J20. 2, target that. I'm going to target the J20 in the rear. Two, do you get that?
Spade 5, Dragnet
Yeah, we're
7,
going to lock them so we get
Red
quite
aircraft,
close.
bullseye 121-143, 25,000.
Two, what's the status on your guy? Copy. Shoot. Copy 2, regional 1.
Viper 7-2,
I'm
Buddy
going to
Spike.
throw a slammer into the group.
Viper 7-2, Buddy Spike.
Spade 5, Gator 7. We're hearing calls from Viper 7-2, so it looks like part of the seat is still alive.
5,
51, Fox 3, 121, 147, 23,000, spade flight out south. 2, come out south. Alright, one's coming right. That'd be good track speed. Good. Alright, 2, we're going to drag south and then we're going to recommit for our actual job.
Red aircraft bearing 05021 25,000.
About that in a minute. Spade 5, what's your status?
Viper 7, Dragnet 7,
Spade 5 out
red
south.
aircraft, bullseye 09614 21,000.
Roger, I'm not seeing Viper flight mixed in with the enemy anymore, but that potentially did. Radio check. Copy, come right, we're going to flow west.
7-1, Dragnet 7, contact is friendly.
Can you hear the hot mic on a uniform? Right. We'll have to work around it for now. Spade. Hey, you cleared it. Hello, Spade. Gator. Can you identify the J-20s for me? I'm looking at a 2-ship, 113, 146, 24,000. Copy, yeah, the Vegans are to the east side of the group.
120-145, 25,000.
Got it. Oh yeah, too. The NATO reporting name for J-20s is Fagin. F-A-G-I-N. It's the Master of Thieves from Oliver Twist. Gator 7, we're going to commit on what looks like 6 to 8 bandits. Bullseye 111, 139er. Head. Right, 2, can you see on about 2 o'clock there's a city with a river and a gap in the clouds? Cool, roll in towards that, let's bullseye off of them.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 119-148, 25,000.
Gator 7, we're in now. Bullseye 115, 150. We're expecting to fire at least 5 AMRAAMs at various targets. Unable to call bulls on each
Viper
target.
7, Dragnet 7, advised.
Copy.
Red aircraft, bullseye 08710, 21,000.
Dipping below the clouds to get a good bullseye.
Spade, is that you guys down at 15,000 feet near the bandits?
Negative, we're out here bullsighting. Negative, we're out here bullsighting.
Reg. Alright, bandits are all called.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye
bullseye,
120, 148, 25,000.
Altitude. Altitude.
Climbing back up to Angels 22 now, and then I'll orbit out south for you to rejoin. Copy that. Yeah, we'll be right.
Viper 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 102, 103, 1,000.
Gator Spade.
Send it.
Get a heads up, you got 2 more flankers in, you got 2 more flankers in from your north of the coast.
Altitude. Altitude.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 120, 149, 25,000.
Alright, 2 status. Like we got friendlies merged. Bullseye 112, 152.
Copy. Do you remember how to use them without the bullseye? Just the regular way?
2, Pitbull.
Yeah, Raj, we'll just do that. Come back up to Angels 22. Save your fuel. Gator Spade, heads up. Position to support you if needed.
Roger.
I'm coming into a left orbit to flow north again.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised.
You can burn up
bearing
to
050, 17, 26,000.
It's like friendly Viper, the 5th gen, defensive right now. There's a couple more flankers in from the north. And we got Fox Bats as well, out way north of target. Gator 7, Spade 5.
Stand by, I'm about to strangle the Link 16 trader. I am unable to lock anything but friendly Link 16 tracks.
Copy, welcome to Fighting 5th gen.
No, it's that the F-15 is not modeled properly, and even though there's 2 friendlies, 2 bandits, all I'm able to lock up with TMS up, or the equivalent of that, is fucking friendlies. Copy. Watch out for the flankers to your north. They're getting close.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 103919000.
Yeah, I'm seeing missiles coming off rails to the north.
Dragnet 6-1, midnight.
Gator 7-1 defending. Out 130.
Mohawk 6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red
Copy,
aircraft,
space
bullseye 1171334 26,000.
2, you with me yet? Copy that. We're going to target the 2 flankers. Yeah, you got the trailer already. Perfect. Spade 5, target northern flankers.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft bearing 33014 23,000.
We can't shoot over Gator, but we can support basically. Your guy is actually the most likely kill because he's separated from the group and he's hot. Feel free to kill him.
6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye
Shoot him then.
146 22,000. Shooty.
Spade 5, Fox 3, bullseye 120 137,000, flanker hot, out south.
Spade 5, Dragnet 7,
Two,
be
you shooting
advised. Red aircraft bearing 030
Copy that. Remember to call your boxes on uniform in future. Spade
Gator
5-1,
7-1,
Pitbull,
Dragnet 7, Fuel 1, friendly, 1, bandit.
Gator 7-1, Fox 3, 111, 145, 21,000. One defending active, out south.
4, Pitbull.
Spade 5-1, on, timeout.
Mohawk 6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 10672 21,000. Shooty.
Gator 7-1, splash 1
2,
20.
Pitbull.
Copy, splash bacon, good kill.
Three, Pitbull. Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 10576 18,000. Four,
One
Pitbull.
successfully defended, active, and climbing. Say again, sir? Copy, are you defending or are you good?
Mohawk 6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft,
Copy,
bullseye
Region.
10673 19,000.
I'm turning north.
Shooty.
Gator 7, Spade 5. Gator. Spade's turning north, we're going to get back on for target. Roger. We've got one bandit, 106, 124, 13,000 remaining. Once he's dealt with, we'll press onto the target. Copy, we actually have another package directly over the target, currently led by a group to the southeast of Foxbat.
Mohawk 6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 10369 20,000. Shooty.
Alright, 2, safe fuel. Copy 2, set bingo 2,000.
F-15s keep these guys off of us because we got a job to do.
Gator 7-1, Fox 3. Lost bullseye. Bandit off to the east. 105, 119er.
Alright, 2, say weapons.
3, Pitbull. Mohawk 6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 0, 9,
Beautiful.
8,
Okay, let's
6,
get to work.
5, 32,000. Duty. Engaging hostile bullseye 0, 2, 1, 1, 7, 7. Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 0, 9, 6, 7, 0, 20,000.
Two, are you still visual? Copy, yeah, I got you. Roger that. Alright, let's group to our north. Let's look at mass.
Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 1, 1, 5, 4, 9, 19,000.
Looks like Mohawk's leading us in though, so we might get away with it.
Hostile bullseye 0, 2, 1, 6, 9, 3, 1, hit
Alright,
roll.
we have 2 flankers and 2 foxbats up our nose, and then some frescoes in the middle. We're going to ignore the frescoes and watch out for the foxbats.
2, Pitbull.
Get it, Spade. Get it. Spade's pushing. We have a couple of foxbats and a couple of flankers up our nose, and then there's some frescoes. So we're going to ignore the frescoes.
Roger, Gator doesn't get it. Can't identify which target's which. Send me at the most dangerous threat. Call bulls.
Copy, 1 sec. Current most dangerous will be the flankers at bullseye 08869, the furthest north group. The frescoes are the middle group, bullseye 11942.
7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 0, 9, 0,
Gator 7.
6, 7, 32,000.
Foxbats are faded.
Engaging hostile bullseye 0, 2, 1, 3, 4, 0.
Tracking bandit 08567, 31,000.
Copy, we've got the same contact. The flankers. They're also being jumped by, looks like Cajun 1 flight from their northwest. Just watch out.
Gator 7.
Spade 5, Dragnet 7, be advised.
Alright,
Red
2, close it
aircraft,
up a bit.
bullseye 0, 9, 5, 7, 0, 23,000. 1, Pitbull. Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised.
soon,
Red
so I don't want to get
bullseye
don't want to get too far
0, 9,
apart when we get low.
7, 2, 21,000.
Alright, 2, reference div point 4 for target. Actually, scratch that, reference div 5.
2, Pitbull.
That should be the mechanized, the HQ battalion. They'll be slightly further south of the mechanized infantry, but we're looking for SA-15s first on the first pass. Right, we're still on our side of the plot, so we can drop low here. Let's go to the deck and check right for div 5. Dropping. Package space.
Engaging hostile bullseye 0, 2, 1, 185. Gator 7,
Send
Dragnet
us
7, be
Spitfire.
advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 09476, 23,000.
Altitude. Altitude.
Speed 5. Speed 5 in. Gator 7 in.
Spade 5, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 09582, 29,000. Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft,
one has got the battalion.
13031, 5,000. Dragnet 7-1, midnight.
15 miles out, I'm gonna roll in. Can you hear me? Copy, I'm gonna check right. I'm gonna make this out in the first missile. That should mark the rest for you.
Friendly. 1, bandit. Spade 5, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 09610, 4,000.
Gator 7 targeting group, bullseye 077125, 23,000. Spade. I'm in range, I'm gonna send off this missile, I'm gonna come off right. One rifle, outright. Alright, cool. Reset south. That's fine.
Engaging hostile bullseye 021700. Engaging hostile bullseye 021700. Engaging hostile bullseye 021700.
Data.
Two, Pitbull.
Gator 71 Fox 3 times 2, bullseye 073109, 22,000, 2 ship.
Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 08510, 25,000. Mohawk 6, Dragnet 7, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 087-101, 26,000. Judy. Gator 7, Dragnet 7, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 07019, 23,000. 4, cheap shot.
Two, radio check. Copy, 1, rifle, Shilka, Alpha right.
2, Pitbull. 2, Pitbull.
1's resetting by the dam again. Alright, 2, say status. Copy that. You seen the enemy battalion? I'm bracketing it at the moment with Mavs. Copy, come off south now, you're a little bit you're way close.
4, Pitbull.
Gate south and be evasive. Did you get the mark on your HSD for the dam, by the way? It should be a purple, like, square. Cool, cool. Just reference that as a bouncing off point, basically, for when you come in. One's back in from the south. Basically, what you want to do is bounce off the dam, then just flow north. Look for the smoke, line up a MAV, find a target, and send one.
Gator 71 Fox 3 077 107 9000.
It looks like the battalion's getting away from us. I'm scanning now because I can't find the SAMs.
Spade, what's the mission status?
Wait one. I think I just found the SC-15s.
Engaging hostile bullseye 021700. Mohawk 61. Engaging target drop 3051 4000.
On rifle out south.
Mohawk 61. Engaging target drop 2351 4000.
Nah, not this time. Have you done a master arm check? And try turn them off and on again. Alright, one's resetting for another run. Copy that. What are they currently doing? Just not turning on at all, or? Weird, because we set them up at the exact same time. That means mine will be burning out any second now then. Yeah, I'll keep one on my rail and I'm going to check it. I can't ID any more hostiles anyway. I'll scratch that actually, hold on. Nah, I've got all Bradleys and stuff. Okay, cool, one's out south. Alright, if the maps aren't working then what we'll do is we'll bounce off the dam, do one last quick check over everything, and then we'll just dump them off. Spade, Gator. Send. What's the mission status? 3 mavs on target. My 2's mavs seem to have burnt out. I've got 1 left on my station for testing. No visual anymore enemy, so we're good to go home if you're ready. Cool. We've got playtime if you want to get that last mav off, otherwise we're good to call mill time. Copy. Yeah, I'm 032 on fuel, so I've got 1 more turn in me. Have the enemy got any more in the air? Not within 160 miles. Oh, great. Keyed up his mic. Not within 160 miles, Spade. Copy that, let's go home. Copy, Gator 7 mil time. Alright, 2, let's go. Back up to altitude. So I found my problem. The F-15 shoot list updates automatically because, as you know, it's incomplete. So it just likes to add friendlies instead of enemies. Copy. Is that because it's not complete yet, or is that something that it just does? I do not know, but all I know is every time I would try and log my friendly or log enemies near friendlies just by cycling the shoot list, it would always add friendlies to it. Very funny. Alright, 2 reference down 1. And 2 safe fuel. Copy 2. Alright, I'm 029, so you can set the pace for the home leg. I've got you. Just fly home as normal. I'll come up on your wing. Copy that. You might want to drop off your mavs then. Actually, no, we'll need them for the squadron. Nah, the squadron's going to need them for later. Hold on to them. One settling up on your left.
Mohawk 6-1, engaging target rock 070 5000.
Spade, what's your ETA for your home plate?
Wait, one.
Alright, 2, is this how fast do you want to fly back? Holy, 65 miles, I'm sure. Copy. Nah, it's not a brilliant crosswind. I can't even see where I'm flying. Copy. What do you say your current fuel status? Copy that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, yeah, drop off your mavs. We don't need the drag.
Mohawk 6-1, we're RTB.
I don't know if they would have burned out though. Mine's still going.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna escape here. I got 160 miles to fly.
Yes. Your AI wingman alter ego Cyber has immediately started using IDM data link for some reason. He's living in 2003.
That was infuriating. That'll be it for me, but that was infuriating. This plane was just not designed
Eagle
for
sisters.
modern fighting.
Another L for Eagle Bros.
I mean, I ended up with 4 kills. I'll take it, but it's just such a pain in the ass because the AI don't care that the plane is, not built for humans, and they will just fly the plane perfectly every single time. I'm having to essentially just imagine doing this in a Viper. You soy the HSD. You pick where the engagement's actually happening because the entire screen is covered at 80 and 160 miles in just symbols. So you zoom in on a specific point, then you have to zoom out a little bit further on that specific point. Now you soy back to the FCR. If you do it wrong, you got to do it all again. Otherwise, your HSD will reset essentially. And if the enemies decide to move, you got to go back and do it again as well, because the point is selected. And then once you've got it all secure, now you're basically using the HSD to direct the FCR onto the bandits. And you
Nice.
well, if you try and use track while scan, the shoot list, because it's incomplete, usually just seems to add friendlies. So here's what I mean by it usually seems to add friendlies. You got 4 targets in front of you. Those are the only people possible to be on the shoot list. 2 bandits, 2 enemies. 2 bandits, 2 friendlies. The friendlies are on the shoot list. The enemies aren't. So you have to go manually add them. But at that point,
so how
to manually add them.
Is this? So is it like do we ask in Eagle Help basically say, hey, is the realistic shoot list actually planned since it's incomplete, or is it something that's like?
I don't know. I don't have the video, so I can't. You know, if I don't have the video to post to them, but it's infuriating because here I am thinking, okay, there's four planes in front of me. As far as the radar's aware, there's just 4 planes, right? It has no concept of what Link 16 is, and I'm just. It's multi-function. Is it cancel up? No, it's multi-function up, I believe. AKA the Cooley switch.
Yeah, because the radar doesn't
hitting
see
it.
L16. It's the SIP page sees L16, but the radar doesn't, if I'm correctly.
Yeah.
The radar's like the ancient technology, yeah.
And I'm just hitting it. I'm hitting it. Nothing. It would just bounce back between the friendlies. And at one point I realized because there is actually symbology for what's on the shoot list, and it was just the friendlies. So I have to slew my cursor, find the enemy, and hope that I can get a radar lock, and then add them to the shoot list at that point.
Sick. Yeah, see, I was thinking about this because you mentioned that there's no difference between BMS and DCS F-15C, but the DCS one doesn't have Link 16 or any of the new systems. It's not an MSIP2, right? So I was like, oh, so I had a little read into it, and essentially it looks like what happened was they had the radar back in the 80s when they first made the F-15, and then with MSIP2, they added that extra screen, the MPCD, and then added the systems like having a shoot list and things. I think that came later than the radar, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, it's quite an interesting little setup. I don't know where we could find what features it does have in real life or what it needs, basically. But it might be something worth looking into. So that could be quite interesting.
One of my wingmen destroyed a IL-28. I wasn't aware those were there.
Nice. I'm worried that one of my maps may have hit an Abrams. Because I was looking for like, the SA-15s, and I was like, that's a boxy looking vehicle with something on top. It could have been a Bradley. That could have been the back of a Bradley or an Abrams or something.
And you shot? I destroyed it.
Well, it's because it was right next to a fucking what's it called? It was right next to a ZD-23. Like I just shot at a ZD-23 right there.
It looks
That
like
was ZD-23-4.
Chinese vehicle, but Cyber can hang up on his wall that he downed the J-20. It's F-16.
Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I knew that was a valid shot.
A Seed even downed a J-20.
I did not kill any friendlies, nice. Oh yeah, one of my Abrams did hit an IL-3.
The guys in Mohawk flight down south in the F-15s. Congrats, Mohawk. 2 J5s and a MiG-31. Congratulations.
Good on them for the MiG-31, to be fair. But yeah, not worth it for the
They left 2 planes for this. I'm sure the attack view is going to be spectacular. Yeah, the other thing is, dude, anytime I'm messing with the SIP page on the MPCD, and if you call bullseye, I have no bullseye. Because the only time I have bullseye is if I have my VSD selected. And at that point I have to start looking for the bullseye you've called. Because remember, it's like your FCR is your only way to identify bullseye in your Viper. You don't have a HSD. Or you have a HSD, but you don't get bullseye from it. You get Brock holes.
Huh. Great. What What a plane. What a series of systems coming together into a single vehicle.
Well, the US hasn't been in a war where there's like 80 planes in 160 kilometers. Especially
Yeah, they
not
did.
in this time period. Not in this time period.
Just Southern Watch, Northern Watch, the Balkans. Start the Balkans? Nah, not really. Yeah, that was pretty low. That's
I
pretty low
doubt it, dude. They never
But
killed
at the
that
same
many
time,
planes.
also the F-15s IRL, with all these systems that they have, you're also directed to your target as well because you've got a GCI, or not a GCI, but an AWACS, who does battle controlling. So the Eagles get thrown about. Yeah, they don't need as much SA because you have a controller telling them exactly where to go and who to shoot.
Yeah, that does make it a lot easier. We've had it before where you've redirected me. When I was chasing down
Yeah,
like a
you've just
helicopter
been
or
like, oh,
something.
let's go.
It's just,
Yeah, exactly.
or it was on the Israeli theater actually.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's just
cool.
how they put it in real life. But yeah, so what are we missing? Oh, have you posted F-15 help? Oh, you have.
Oh no, that was different. That was because the fuel tank seems
Oh, there's the fuel
bugged,
tanks.
which annoyed me because I became
I
draggy.
think you have fuel tank bugs in Israel as well, don't you?
So the Israel bug was the problem with the Israeli theater was they just wouldn't give you fuel tanks at all. They'd be physically on your plane but with no fuel.
Oh,
Those are
okay.
2 bags. Here the 2 bags.
If you do a
give me
hot bit
fuel, the
refuel
third
on the
bag-
ground, so if you're on the
I
ground and
forgot
you open
about
up your
that.
fuel refueling door and you do a hot bit refuel but top it off, or does it not count it? You have it as having it?
I forgot
There's the
about that. I
question.
forgot to check.
Damn. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen anyone at F-15s do SRA refueling in PMS, now that I think about it. So I don't really know how the refueling works in that thing for the game, but
It's capable of doing
they never
it.
need to do it. They've always got too much fuel. Oh, nice. I've never seen them have to do it because the Eagle guys always have enough fuel for 2 packages in a row.
It's because when you're up at 30,000 feet, the 2 engines
You
are
don't use
enough to
any.
keep you up there, and you're basically just sitting at Mach 1 on no power.
Yep. Oh man.
Right, then you have to travel. Right, I look over, I marked your airbase, and I'm like, that's pretty far, dude. It's 9 miles, like 9 minutes over. Right,
Wow,
there
what
you
was the
are.
total distance? Oh wow,
90
you're way
miles.
south. Which airbase were you out of?
Jungwon, I believe.
No.
No, Gunsan.
Oh, concern, fair play. Wait, really? Okay, yeah, next time if you want to be further north, do Osan. Wait, is there 44th out of Osan?
Yeah, so by the time you guys are even anywhere, well, you guys are already on the flot, essentially, and I'm still 75 miles out.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we'll do an orbit, and then I saw like the weasels getting into a fight, and I was like, well, we gotta fucking save the weasels, can't just let them die.
You're the weasels.
And obviously Dragdown was down there as well.
Christ. What are they even shooting?
Holy.
At? Oh, we can't see what they're. Oh no, they're shooting at the Su-35.
Well, thank God the Patriots were. Q.
Oh, weasel. Oh, the weasel just forgot. Okay. Just
Yeah,
forgot.
forgot. I was like, oh, see, I've never heard of them.
And he just got killed. Okay.
Hardly know her. Alright, there we go. Cool. The Viper
Hatred
7-2.
smacking this package.
So in that group, that's where the J20s were. They don't seem to be on attack with you yet. But there are
Maybe they're
J20s
later.
in that group. Yeah. Because I was turned towards it and I was like, haha, lol, there they are. I was like, haha, lol, them out. Funny, silly, look, there's a group of strikers. We'll ignore them. And then I get a J on my RWR and I was like, oh no, something's out there. And then it beeps at me and I was like, oh, it's an ASA radar. So I look over and there's Fagans just like kind of squirting out of the group. And I was like, oh my god, here they are.
They get executed by a single Block 52 Viper.
Have they run out of missiles or something? Are they just running in with guns? Oh, they didn't even have guns, do they, J20s?
They forgot.
that's
they
what I'm
forgot
like.
to shoot
I'm
you.
like,
Or
Cyber,
they
you
forgot to
target the
shoot
close
this
guy.
Viper.
Yeah, I'm like, cyber target the close guy. Bat dealt with. I
There's more J20s.
Everyone away. Yeah, they were fighting for. So I throw a spam range to the group just to keep them away.
IL-28.
It catches an IL-28, but it forces the J20s to go hold for a second, giving Mudhead time to come and get involved.
Oh no, our
J20s
boys are
don't seem
getting
to know what to do.
bombed. No,
Oh my god.
that's mission failed as far as that intercept's concerned. What are the J20s doing?
Fun.
Just doing loops.
Yeah, that's
Planes are getting exploded. Oh, they just woke up. Oh, Mudhead's here, and then they just get what? Okay, they broke the J20s. Yeah,
Rest of the base is broken for 3-8. I miss the way they used to be. They used to be very strong. Maybe they'll come back.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he's damaged. That's a damaged J20. There's no way he's not damaged.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no,
Man.
it takes an 9X.
He's limping.
He's wiggling.
You know, as it turns out, some people have discovered on what's it called? Some people have discovered on the Enigma server that the AI can surrender. So you know the old World War II thing that pilots do? It's kind of like the universally kind of like I'm done, please don't hurt me.
Wagging the wings.
Signal? No, dude, it's dropping your gears. Yeah, if you damage AI, if you damage AI, they can drop their stores and drop their gears and just flow home.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I shoot them? It's a war. It's the flow.
Well, you
They're
can
not
shoot them if
landing
you
in
want,
my
but
airstrip.
you can shoot them if you want, but it's generally like between pilots, between fighter pilots, a please don't fucking kill me, Lamel signal essentially, and that's down to down to whoever's killing them at that point.
I see. So whilst you guys execute that IL-28 originally, and that actually
you guys will be alright.
20, which is more defenseless than the IL-28 apparently. We're finally flowing in. We can't even break Mac because of the third bag. And now, this picture on the F-15 radar is horrendous.
Just a green blob. There's the two flankers I called in from the north, just naval flankers.
Yeah, they tried me.
There's one of the J20s up to stay.
I have to defend.
Yeah, because you called like the most disappointing. Like I've never heard you so disappointed in my life on uniform going.
Because it's right. Remember when I'm describing the picture of 4 planes? These are the 4 planes. I just cannot get a lot.
Right.
I can see them.
It turns out it's because 2 of them are 5th gens.
15 miles though. It's 15 miles to lock them up. And I just
I couldn't lock until I was like 10 away.
Maybe the F-22 radar is stronger from testing.
The F-22 radar is infinitely stronger here. It's an ASA radar. I think they don't have ASA radar simulation yet in the sim. Yeah, they don't have ASA radar simulation yet in the sim, but they've made them stronger basically to make up for it.
Execute a J-20, just like that, perish. Just an absolute cluster of planes, and then do I get to execute this Su-33? Nope, because the Su-33 is just so fast. Yeah, I'm just disappointed because it's just most of this happens because the AI cannot track while scanning, cannot defend HPRF.
Yeah, fixed for you. Well, not fixed for you one for HPRF, but it is fixed for you one for track while scan.
It's just silly. It's.
I think there's definitely a few issues with the way they're aggregating and de-aggregating as well. Well, like as they get into the bubble, you see like the J20s kind of pop out, and then they don't seem to know what to do from there. Like they pop into existence. So something between basically them being simulated in 2D and simulated in 3D might sometimes break them if they're doing it into an engagement.
That's the thing. You also smack a couple trucks as a treat, but that was it.
Game doesn't count them.
Oh no, you're back in.
Yeah, I throw down a mark point on a dam and then thing it.
How close was your wingman to this? Okay, not even.
Yeah, so makes a few run bits. Mavericks don't work, which we thought they might have actually timed out on the batteries, but I don't know. Maverick batteries last how long now?
60. So was he an AG with the weapon page on? Because it's 60. It's 60 minutes in total. Assuming you don't bring up the weapons page. It'll be 57 minutes, obviously, because you got to power them on. So excluding the power on, 57 minutes. As long as you don't have the weapon page up, it's 30 minutes with the weapon page up.
That would do it.
That's the first time.
The bullseye. Yeah, that'll be it then. Yeah, so that's why they burn now quicker.
There we go. It's the first time we've seen Maverick victories. What did you do?
Saved by a hill.
You're saved
by a
lucky.
hill. Let's go.
You're so lucky.
catch, Abrams boy.
Did you not have a TGP? Are you not aiming this at the TGP?
I don't have a TGP, but I was looking at that fucking big group of dudes, and then they just went behind the hill. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
They just disappear.
Oh no, you hit that. Do you come back in? You do come back in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm hitting that same group, but sails over and then hits a hill.
The Abrams gunner is like, what is happening?
Hitting himself. Yeah, there's a hill somewhere between me and them.
Oh yeah, this is
Mohawk
what Mohawk
flight,
failed that flight. Excellent Mohawk flight.
Did.
They were locked in.
500. Did they lose a plane doing that? I think they lost a plane. There was 3 of them going into this. Look, so 3 Mohawks dive in on it. There's
Mohawk
1, then 2 and 3 at the back.
3. I don't see a 4. Unless you can see a 4.
No, but watch. So as they're chasing it, one of them disappears. Keep following, keep following, keep following. So 3 of them, 3 of them. 3 of them. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, we did lose a fuck.
Say?
Wow.
One of them
Mohawk
disappears, one gets eaten.
6-3's gaming. Yoop. And then he just crashes.
Oh, gone.
Yeah, they gotta fix this as well. So this is another one of the problems.
MD500, that's my kill. Yeah, the helicopter fixation is wild. I don't even know if it's a new bug. I'd have to go to an old install, so.
I genuinely think people don't look at that.
4.38. Yeah, true. 4.38 has been like a genuine tragedy for Falcon BMS. Like with the amazing graphical updates, they broke a bunch of stuff, and now they're like fixing it all.
What are these guys even doing? They got tasked with DCA. They're supposed to be guarding the eastern coast and the south side. And they're like, okay,
for the AI means they check in with what's it called? Yeah, there he is. Get him.
Oh, this is where they execute the J5s.
Let's say technically they're defending the air.
That's the problem, right? Like the Mohawk 6-2 over here is just like, I'm going to fire 2 slammers at a J5, which is well within the WAS. If he had Trackwell scan, he could potentially try and get the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one he works.
Well, yeah. Well, we know Trackwell scan's coming. We know the shoot logic, the BVR shooting logic, so they don't waste missiles is coming. We don't know about the defending HBRF. And we don't know about the helicopter thing, actually. We need to probably record a helicopter for interception thing and be like, hey, this is a bug, someone fix this.
I've got that, and ironically got the TikTok video.
Oh, yeah, true.
Where he crashes at the end, so it's even funnier. Yeah, but I mean, that was about it. Oh, this is where I fire some, what point is this?
AI Twiz is going to be diabolical, though, to be fair.
Good, AI Twiz is going to be...
I can't wait.
Like, when have you ever decided I'm Mach 0.8, what I'm going to do is do a turnaround and a turn back in?
And he's back out. Oh, he's back in again. No, he's dead.
Right, I am using small, of course, since, you know, that's what the manual tells me to use. This is the most optimal method of using Mavericks, using AMRAAMs. Yeah, can you explain this? Where in the manual does it state that when you're using small, the AI actually just don't react? Not even trying anymore. We're just dying at this point. Let's look at his wingman. There's the AMRAAM.
Small.
8 miles. Okay, so he doesn't even react anymore. Cool. Okay, so he's just bugged. He doesn't even know.
I wonder why he doesn't. Because he doesn't look like they're locked into a BBR tactic of sorts.
Yeah, no point.
Is it because it's above him? Does he not see it? Check that angle from above him. Nah, that's not high enough for him. He should know. Nah, he should know that's coming. It's going to be pretty deep.
We expect him that exactly at 8, he's probably not going to react, right? He's going to probably react a little bit later than that, but he just doesn't react at all.
He's not guarding that PL-12 anymore either. Yeah, he just seems to shut down.
Let's see. So this is all he fires, right? That one PL-12.
Oh, maybe this guy doesn't even fire. Oh, no, he fires really early.
So he's fired 1. And that's his wingman for 2, right? Yeah, that's his wingman for the other one.
Yeah.
So this one's he's already cut tracking, right? Because he's already turned around.
Yeah. Then he comes back, and then he just shuts off. Oh, is he switching targets? Wait, what's his targeting? Is he switching targets? And is it him switching targets and then he's locking tactic to them?
He's locking gate at 2 here. Or 7-2.
Yeah, but you just fired a cyborg, didn't they? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's him switching targets. As making they switch targets, and then they have to pick a new BBR tactic
Yeah,
because
but
of
the
that.
defending
and it's
logic.
slowed down.
Defending logic should be relative.
Should override everything.
You know,
It should. I think the defense logic
algorithmic.
should. Yeah, it should basically say right.
deterministic, rather.
Actually, I'm in danger. I'm defending. Yeah.
It just doesn't react at all. I got 4.
No, we don't know
actually,
enough
so
about the actual AI decision tree, or it doesn't read us what the AI decision making is. Otherwise, we'd be able to know what they're actually doing.
Oh, this is the execution I do on a J11. This thing nearly got away, by the way.
Well, the J16. Rest in peace.
Oh jeez.
Not anymore.
Although the deal, like the dynamic launch zone was like, yeah, this is barely gonna reach. Okay, it reached him at Mach 2.4. Barely gonna reach.
Absolutely.
Bet.
I think he's damaged flying that slow.
Yeah, but also he's not even reacting. Like again, obviously he's dead, right? There's no chance he. I don't know, but you'd think he'd react a little bit, right? No, he's hit. He's definitely
gets hit.
No, he's hit. I remember because I played the game.
If he's already hit, it's entirely possible that he's had an RWR fail because he's simulating that as well.
True.
So he doesn't actually know. You might just not know there's an incoming missile. He might just be flying limping a plane home.
Why does he get hit though? He just goes on a rampage.
Oh, is he out of missiles now? Oh, here it comes. Oh no.
No.
He defends the M120C, and now he's just. Oh no, he's back in. Wait. No, defends that. Oh,
that's gonna hit him.
No, that's your kill. No, that's the kill.
Oh,
maybe he's out of weapons.
That is no damage. Is that a fuel?
Could be out of fuel. Could be out of fuel.
That's what the gang does there, and then that's that.
Yeah, because the AI, when they run out of fuel, they basically just drop everything and go max conserve home. Though the max conserve is sometimes some weird decision making. They either go stupid high or they just go weirdly low. I don't really know what the decision making is.
I don't know. This we need a way to find.
I don't think these J20s have weapons. They don't employ anything. Yeah, they don't employ anything. I don't think they have anything. From the moment they spawn in to the moment they die, they don't fire a single missile. Well, this is what I'm wondering. I'm thinking that maybe something, because of the way they spawn in and immediately start pretty much, like they spawn in, they go into engagement and start orbiting. I think there's something breaking between the aggregation and then deaggregation, right? So they're aggregated in 2D. We get close enough, they enter our bubble, then they deaggregate into 3D. Something is being lost there, because I'm seeing this with a few groups as well. Where like, you know, you'll see groups up here and then just break. Then the AI just turns off. Like they've forgotten what their actual tasking is.
Oh, but they're absolutely performing that task. That they've got. They are protecting this IL-20. Yeah, the IL-28's targets right here. Or somewhere around
here. But we've seen them do this in a lot of ACMEs, like with a lot of other groups. That just, like, even when they're like just taken off, or in other situations they just go into weird orbits, right? It's not just this. Like it's I've seen it it's quite common to see the planes doing these little orbits.
I don't know. I'm tired of it all. Do these Su-35s as well? Then I don't think they're here in this case, but
3s.
They're so fast. No, they're not in here.
Oh, 35s with the new engines and all that. Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah, it's getting.
There's some at the start. Those ones.
Right, like 17,000 feet. Yeah, these guys are just going Mach 1.3 at one point.
I mean, they're practically clean jets with really good engines, aren't they? So, like the latest and greatest. They don't carry bags. They don't carry air-to-ground loadouts. Like they're just a pure air-to-air loadout with their engines. I can see them with that.
F-16 cannot compete against this with the current missile set it's got, the engines it's got, and then the F-15, it's struggling.
Yeah, they're struggling. No, it's because they spent all that time updating all the flankers for 4.38, haven't they? And then now we just gotta wait for everything else to catch up. I think U1's gonna be a big one because they're fixing a lot of things that they seem to have neglected or broken in the move to the new campaign logic and the new environmental stuff.
I'm gonna put. I can't be able to stream it, but I'll just quickly have a look again. I'm pretty sure in that last flight, I did get to abuse the fact that I kind of target 2 people. So I was just following you, knowing, you know, he's gonna fire at you.
Yeah, I can target one guy, and you can basically just kick it wide, and I mean, it's that first fight that we did,
Pure
right?
pursue.
That first,
Yeah,
that first
exactly.
fight that we did. The only way you get away with that is if the AI picks a defensive tactic, right? Or the only way the AI gets away with that is if they pick a defensive tactic. But as Mav said, he's weighing that in U1 now, so they measure how far they are into their own territory or enemy territory, and then pick a more defensive tactic or a less defensive tactic, depending. So, yeah, again, changing in U1. Everything's changing in U1. It's really annoying. But I'd rather they change it now. Yeah, they're just taking the time, aren't they? But I mean, you'll get used to it. They've always been like this in BMS team. They do a major update, a few things break, and then you wait like ages for U1 to drop. Then U1 comes out, and then the game's great again. And right, like
Yeah,
when
but
you
the
got into it,
things-
you got into the
problems
game
with
like
describing-
4.37.4. Right.
Yeah, but the problems with describing have always been around because it was nothing that was broken. It was just like that the entire
Well, no,
time.
because the AI doing these weird loops and things like that, or breaking in like
Oh, it's about the
video
loops.
aggregation.
I'm talking about track or scan and not defending HPRF.
That's not broken. I don't think it's broken. I think it's a lack of a feature. The defending against HPRF is a relatively new feature, or lack of feature, because Mav had it and then he removed it because people complained. I don't know if he removed it in 4.38 or what, but
Should have patched
maybe
notes.
it could be speeded to bring it back. Oh, it should be in patch notes. Though I don't know if it will be in there because they pick what goes in the patch notes, don't they? Yeah, you can probably look at your old patch notes and just type in HPRF.
16K textures are all cool. You know, mountain having the terrain having more details are all cool, but the AI doing some insane maneuvers.
Well, you got to
shall we
remember
say?
with the
Some
new
crazy
terrain,
choices.
with the new terrain as well, they picked the what's it called? They rebuilt the campaigns as well and rebuilt the campaign logic, and I think a lot of that has led to quite a few things being broken, roasty toasted, if you will.
The word HPRF is not mentioned.
Now, which patch?
VVR is
4.38?
not mentioned. 4.38.
Right, check 4.37. Well, maybe check. Oh, check the late patches of 4.37 because they were prepping for 4.38 for the not 0.8, not 0.7, maybe 0.5. A lot of things changed in 4.37, so it might be in that.
It infuriates me because I'm seeing through the facade, and most importantly, I'm seeing the result in the AI.
Oh yeah, but you look deep enough into any flight sim, you're gonna see through the facade.
Yeah, but the AI are all broken because of this one issue.
What do you mean due to the lack of? Due to the lack of the...
Their inability to defend
ability to
against it goes hand in hand.
Oh,
right. Think about it. Think about it.
Well, it's a series of issues.
Well, it literally goes hand in hand. Think if I'm engaging 4 ships as a 2-ship, right?
Yep.
I can't engage all 4 targets, which means someone's going to press me, and I'm going to defend late because I can't defend against MPRF active missiles. And also,
Yeah.
they'll instantly defend semi-actives, by the way. So they just get into these positions where they're forced to merge.
Yep, it's crazy. But Mav is fixing a lot of it in U1 anyway.
Yeah, but-
Right?
yeah, but the
the
community
only thing we know
doesn't
that
see
isn't
the
getting
problem.
fixed. No, the community's but the community's retarded. We know the community's a bunch of goobers because the community doesn't defend themselves.
That's what you. Yeah, but that community is going to reflect what they do with the game. And
Unfortunately, yeah.
actually, I found it. 4.37.1 fixed CTD when AHR goes from HPRF to MPRF. Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
There was a crash at desktop when a missile went to...
Is that what that means?
Yeah, the fix crash to desktop. Yeah, that means there was a crash to desktop when a missile switched from HPRF to MPRF. That's really funny. Go add Husky and Pit, and then game closes.
Wait a minute. No, I found it, dude. 4.36 fixed a bug where AI was reacting to HPRF instead of MPRF. I'll post it in.
Instead of MPRF.
I'll post it off topic general.
That's not a fucking bug.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a bug. Yeah, I mean, sometimes a
Right,
missile
right.
comes at me and I just go, whatever, dude. Like, it's just an active missile targeting
Active
me.
missile. What's the worst it can do?
Like, HPRF was, I mean, what is it anyways, right? It's just high pulse, whatever frequency. You know, it just
I mean,
sees
I think if we keep mentioning it, like I'm gonna keep mentioning it in Falcon Lounge, and if you mention it, they'll mention it in a nicer way so you don't piss off Max. Otherwise, he's not gonna do it out of spite. But you know, keep mentioning it, and eventually, I guarantee you, one of the devs goes, "This is a problem," actually, and goes and fixes it. Right? It's not just the public dev. You gotta remember, of the dev team is bigger than you think, way bigger than you think.
I've just
There's 3 of them. No, there's 4 of them that talk on the Discord, right? Of a team of like 30, maybe even 40 dudes, right? Like you'll sing one to. Why are they even doing what?
Doing what?
Love of the game. Unironically, love of the game. But they're also the whiniest bitches you will ever meet in your entire life. Yeah, it's crazy. The BMS dev team are an insane group of dudes because they've made what is absolutely the best of combat flight sims, right? You know, you've got 3 combat flight sims, 3 combat flight sims that are proper study sims, right? You've got DCS, IL-2, and BMS, right?
Yeah.
DCS, oh my god, the state of DCS, right? You can't even get started on the state of DCS. IL-2 is World War II stuff, except for Korea coming soon. Can't wait, because IL-2 is great. But its multiplayer is a bit of a state. And then you get BMS, which is miles above the rest, but isn't there yet, right?
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
But it's forever gonna
and the
stay
depth is also
not there yet.
Yeah, pretty much. And yet somehow it's also forever going to stay ahead of the rest, which is really, really annoying.
Yeah, IL-2 has the advantage.
Of not having a sense of
so
radar.
to speak. IL-2 has good single player, but bad multiplayer. Like last time we wanted to play IL-2, it was just like, alright, cool, dude. We gotta go find the it's basically what we have to do in DCS. You go find some strange mission that will generate a campaign. Whereas in BMS, we just go, alright, cool. What theater? What campaign?
Yep.
Anytime.
And then we get together. Oh, it's brilliant.
DCS, I mean, just a mess. Single player, multiplayer, you're buying campaigns. AI just don't do. AI are terrible. There's a great video out there you should watch where, remember, we're playing Falcon 4. We're playing modded Falcon 4.
Yeah.
Where they compare modern DCS AI to Falcon 3. When was Falcon 3, buddy? Like 1980 something?
Falcon 3, 1996.
96, there you go.
1996, yeah. And yeah, they're just, it's insane, the state of, the state of the AI and stuff. Like, this is why it's so funny that, like, this is why it was hilarious when we discovered, when Mav turned up to the Falcon Lounge in front of all of us and went, I figured out how to get the AI to be able to employ weapons in track while scan, so they can employ multiple weapons at multiple targets at the same time. And it was like being hit by a rock, because we were like, oh my god, they haven't been able to do that the whole time. And then I looked into every other combat flight sim ever, and this is unironically the first ever implementation of such a thing. And it's like, what? How? What? Like, it's insane.
And it's such a big issue because you got to really think what it means, right? It means anytime you're outnumbered, you cannot force the enemy defensive, and someone's going to run you down. Because it's not only that you're not, because it's one thing, you know, a human knows if I have more targets than I have planes, someone's going to have to shoot twice, right?
Yeah.
But the AI doesn't know that they're not going to shoot twice, and therefore they will just press into these scenarios. They'll happily select one guy, the wingman will select one guy, they'll shoot, you know, they'll perform their skate, short skate, banzai, whatever. But they'll do this without consideration that there is a bandit that's going to be hot. And the other thing is, we've noticed from tech views, AI are pretty good at identifying who the missile's for. I don't know whether the code just, you know, tells them, whether they'd run some check. But if you look,
I think the code
look at a 4-ship flying in close formation, and if missiles coming at them in NPRF and they start reacting, only one guy will react.
Oh yes, that's not right.
Yeah, compared to like how we go, where like, you know, we'll be 2 miles apart, like we'll be a mile line of rest, and a missile will come from me, and both of us will go. Yep. Yeah. Oh no! In the previous fight, we flew into each other. I defended left, you defended right, we flew into each other. So
well, that's the point, though, right? Even though the missile's for you, it's also, be, on my RWS telling me there's a missile.
Yeah, and actually,
And now
in this flight, actually, I defended against a missile, and Cyber was clean. Then Cyber came back in as I started turning hot, and Cyber picked up the missile I had just defended. Even though it was running out of energy, it was falling out of the sky. He picked up picked up the radar, and that's exactly it. The AI is very their RWRs are perfect, but that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, and so it's one of those things where these are fundamental implementation issues. Like 4.38 brought the terrain, right? Looks pretty. There are some, technical things that are valuable as far as having good terrain. As far as like flying low to the deck, air to ground engagements, etc. But it doesn't compare to something as fundamental as the AI don't react to missiles that are active until they're basically on their doorstep. And the AI don't fire at multiple targets and have no concept that they won't be able to fire at multiple targets.
And it's really interesting because, as I said, like when it comes to combat flight sim, somehow this is as good as it gets, right? It's crazy. And the AI in BMS is still very impressive. It still does lots of cool things, like the fact that they actually have a head, right? So the AI, it sees out of its radar. It also sees out of the pilot's head, and the pilot has a field of view, like a view cone, and he can, he can see actually. If they're looking down at their radar, they're looking down at their radar, and if they're looking up, then they're not looking at their radar and their RWR. And things like that, right? There's lots of cool stuff like that, and there's loads of cool stuff. So you can get into a dogfight and they can lose sight on you, and then like level out and be like, shit, where'd he go? Etc. Right? Or you can sneak up on them. There's loads of cool stuff, and but yeah, then there's little things like this where they can't use TWIS, but then neither can anyone else's. So it's like, it's really interesting because
there's a
notice.
Yeah, it's like complaining with the white bread under your arm.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy because also the BMS team, because they're doing it for free, right, as their own little like mod for Falcon 4, doing it for the love of the game, as in they literally flatly refuse donations or anything like that. They say it'll take it if the minute they accept a donation, it'll take everything out of the game for them, right? They just don't want to. Like, they're an interesting group of dudes, so they don't view other flight sims as a competitor. They just look at it and they go, "Nah, they're doing their own thing. We're doing ours." But then you go to the DCS guys, and the DCS team, who are doing it for a profit, right? They're doing it as a business, do view BMS as a competitor. And whenever BMS does something, DCS very quickly follows. So I guarantee you, like, this next update will come out, right? BMS AI will get track wall scan, and they'll get a few other fixes. And you'll see, like, 2 or 3 months later, DCS AI gets track wall scan, right? And that is the leading edge of the study simulations for combat flight sim at the moment. Is a mod and this other piece of shit that's kind of following the mod, but also trying to do its own thing. It's crazy.
Acting like the mafia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, BMS AI, BMS campaign, it's all fantastic. When we compare it to everyone else's product, so to speak, yeah. But this thing, the semi-active simulation.
Yeah.
Well, the AI currently don't have a game plan.
Yeah. But it's because the dev team focus on their own little things, right? And they do it's because the dev team they haven't got any managers or anything like that in the dev team. There's just dudes who do whatever they want, and then they package it all together and push an update, right? And it's perfectly fine because none of them want to be told what to do, right? That's the structure of their team is no one tells anyone what to do. They all just do their own thing, and then you hope it works, right? So you end up with this kind of thing, where in the next update, fix for U1 is the hitboxes for the trees have been changed by MAV to be more realistic and do less damage to the planes if you clip them, and the surface, the AAA on the ground will try to shoot down missiles, right? And MAV has changed. What was that fuel tank thing? There was something to do with like the way the fuel tanks feed fuel into the main tank of the F-16. So if you have like a certain 3 fuel tank setup, and then you use your afterburner from a certain altitude for a certain amount of time, then you can end up with trapped fuel in the system and an engine flame out. And MAV is adding that in the next update. But then they were like, oh, maybe we'll do AI track wall scan. It's
Yeah.
just it's because there's no direction. Things get done when they get done, and they don't when they don't.
I mean, I
Like
can't
the
take the
AI,
blame
AI in Semac.
because I don't know the legality of, like, what's the legal ground of them having Falcon 4 source code and then having BMS
So,
source code, even though I know they say that BMS
they-
doesn't really use Falcon 4 much.
Yeah, so them having the Falcon 4 source code's legality is literally from a deal that they had originally with Microprose, or with the guys who owned it at the time, to make the mod. And then every single time Falcon 4 has changed hands since then, whoever it changes hands to, the BMS team has had to talk to them and say, hey, can we legally have the source code to continue our mod making? And they've had to get permission from each company every time. And now it's finally, Falcon 4's finally returned to Microprose, and Microprose have decided that they're going to make some money off of it.
Because why wouldn't they?
Before that it was Tomo. Yeah, before that it was Tomo. I think Hasbro had it at some point, or something like that as well. It's been all over the place, Falcon 4, but they've had to talk to the whoever owns the IP basically every single time. And they also retain the rights now to distribute it if there's no other sources for it anymore.
Then I
As
don't
well.
know why they don't make the BMS source code public so everyone can help and everyone can
So there
use it.
was actually another mod that wasn't BMS called Free Falcon that I think was based off of Falcon 4 or maybe Falcon Allied Force. That was BMS's competitor back in like 2004, 2005 or something like that. I think that was open source. But then Free Falcon died and BMS continued, and the team just kind of keep it to themselves now because they wanna. I don't think there's anything legally keeping them to, or legally making them keep it to themselves. I think they want to keep it internal for whatever reason. I think it's because they're also the original BMS team. I don't know if they still have them, but they've got a couple of the original Falcon 4 devs on BMS team as well. So they did back in like 2007, and they were around in like 2018 last I checked. Don't really know if they are now.
Well, you've seen Reforger, right? With Refonder, if you don't like something, you change it. It's like, if we didn't like the HPRF defense not being valid,
We'd
then we change it. And we'd mod it in.
Yeah, but we can't unless we get on the team basically now. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? This is as good as it gets as well. It's so funny whenever you remind yourself that, like, there's no other option.
I can't.
Where else are we gonna go?
I can't have the BMS smug player mindset where it's like, oh, we're the best flight sim. It's like, hey guys, why do your AI just refuse to defend for their lives? Oh, we
Well,
just
yeah, but
did
the
it because
smugness, the smugness comes from the fact that the DCS AI doesn't defend full stop. Right.
yeah, but you can't.
Like, you have
Wow.
one competitor, and that competitor.
It's kicking the
you have one
child.
competitor, and
It's kicking the child.
It is. It's going into it's going and starting a fight in a preschool, right? But the thing is like, that is what it is. It's. Your competitor has no idea what he's doing. It has no idea where he is. But unfortunately, you know, that's the competition you're running in. The standard. There is no standard. This is the standard. This is the peak as well. This is the top and the bottom. Like, where is there to go?
Sadly,
The
I am
supply
too
issues in
dumb to
4.3
make
did.
this by myself, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's been able to make a good flight sim. But
No one has. It's like the dynamic campaign. The supply issues are new, and I think it's a numbers problem more than anything else. I think in 4.3, because they rebuilt the campaigns from scratch. So the campaigns for BMS had been made over years. The ones on Korea, on Balkans, on Israel, right? All these campaigns have been exactly the same since I've been playing, since 4.33, right? Like 10, 11, 12 years ago is last when I saw them, and they haven't changed, right? These campaigns have been as they are. So over all those updates and over all those years, they've been honed perfectly by like some campaign nerd who like got them just down to the absolute perfect levels of everything, right? And then they rebuilt it for 4.38 because they had to rebuild the campaigns from scratch with the new database system and the new everything else system. So they had to rebuild the campaigns to try and emulate what they used to be, and they've clearly fucked something up. But the solution, or not the solution, the saving grace to the whole thing is that the state that it's currently in has then brought back the campaign guy, right? John Campaign, Mr. Tiag, who was actually working on Falcon 5. But he came back to the BMS team to redo a bunch of campaign stuff and also redo the supply system and the sortie rate system and all of that, right? Like,
That's good.
that's what's interesting about the team, though, right? But one thing we have also found out, one thing I've heard, kind of through the grapevine, something that's been implied by a few of the devs and a few of the guys over in the corners, the deep dark corners, is that 4.38 kind of making waves in the flight sim circles, because you got to think, when there's not much going on, a big graphical update, when most flight sim players only care about graphics, as it turns out. So when the big graphical update came out, it actually made quite a few waves and brought a few devs back. So a lot of dudes are working on a lot of things since 4.38 came out. So we'll see what happens, basically.
I mean,
All you gotta do is see what happens.
I'll be honest. I was put onto Falcon by Enigma. A video of him is like, should look at Falcon BMS again.
Yeah. Yeah, fair play. I mean, Ligma's always been a big doomer, though, as well, for, like... Ligma thinks DCS is going to explode any minute now, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's
He's
just
not
kind of
wrong.
what he does.
Modules are getting taken away. Even if that pattern continues,
No.
it will.
One set of modules have been taken away, but DCS won't explode. DCS will persist forever, unfortunately, because Eagle Dynamics don't make their money on DCS. They make it's a side project for ED, right? They do MCS, they do their military contracts that make some unbelievable amounts of money, right? And Nick Gray doesn't give a shit, and he's gonna act like an asshole no matter what, right? And the whole thing is rotten, but unfortunately you can't do anything about it because they've got an infinite money printer in the back room. So it's just going to sit there forever, bloated and not doing anything and festering in its little corner, full of people who are really pretentious about it for some reason.
I'll have you know, skyquaking with no HBRF simulation, and
Is the
NPR
absolute
simulation
flight
somehow lets you notch missiles.
This is the level we're at. We're like sitting here playing this fight sim. We're in this huge dynamic campaign, and we're going, man, the AI doesn't react to the high pulse repetition frequency radar output by an active radar guided missile at range, and this is a problem it has been since 4.36. We look over at the one other combat flight sim, the one other study sim, and they don't even have that. They don't even have the missiles. The missile's not simulated fully yet. They only just got proximity fuses, and it's only on the certain missiles that you pay for. It's like, who gives a shit anymore? We're at that point. But BMS will get there, dude. As always, these things will take time, but it'll get there. Because the thing is with BMS, and something you've got to see, is that it only improves, right? Every update is something new. There's new features, new improvements, new fixes. They never go backwards, unlike DCS, which has persistently gone backwards over a bunch of stuff over the years.
This is why I also fly dumb games like Nuclear Option and VTOL VR.
Yeah, but they're cool as hell. But because they're sim lights.
Yeah,
they're brilliant.
No,
I love sim lights as a concept.
They're fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, it's like how I really like flight games and stuff like that, like Ace Combat. I'm a big Ace Combat guy, and it's, I'm super like big on the combat flight sim stuff, right? You've seen how we fly, you've seen how we communicate, you've seen how we do it all.
Yeah.
And then I'll like go into those same circles, and I'll be like, man, I can't wait for the new Ace Combat game. And you'll get dudes who are like, Ace Combat. Why would you want to do that? It's crazy.
People are just...
These people are insane.
Yeah. I mean, I can enjoy iRacing and Circuit Superstars all for different reasons and still be the same person.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But some people are like crazy like that. And it's like, and you look at the BMS community, like Tech has mentioned, right? He brings up the issues with BMS. And he goes, the community doesn't even notice it's an issue. They don't even think it's an issue. And that's because, like, you can go and look at a lot of the BMS community. And you see videos that he put out and stuff, and they don't know how to defend against a missile properly. Or they don't know what they're doing in a campaign. They don't know what their plane's doing. You know, it's just how it is. And it's like, of course, the community doesn't see it as an issue because they've not looked deeply into it, right? They're just enjoying the dynamic campaign as it is. They don't see it in the detail that we're looking at it. They don't go, why isn't the AI targeting multiple dudes at once? They're not going, oh, why isn't AI defending this or doing that? They're just kind of, they're still in the mode where they're like, man, this dynamic campaign's huge and awesome. What the hell's going on? This is great. Which Just to be fair, I still very much enjoy because I know that no other game can match it either.
Yeah. Okay,
You know,
I need to go off to
okay,
bed.
All right.
This was fun.
Good flying. I'll catch you guys around.
Double more eating.
We now
What's
know
one?
that it does burn out.
Yeah, that makes well. We'll do that to keep the screens off for too long.
Okay, cheers.
Right, set it.